Yeah, it's the next hurdle of allowing my body to just be free. And even though I was, been pain free and haven't had any problems, I've always like have a burst and then like start thinking about it. So tonight I just made up my mind after my pregame nap that I was just gonna play and just whatever happens. Just go out there and just play with a lot of energy, a lot of force, a lot of dominance, and I'm able to catch a rhythm.
How many stitches did the eye?
Four.
That looked pretty painful.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Because we won. So I did a real loss. Been a long 48 hours for it. You said what?
Well, it looked painful. I mean, you looked like you were in a lot of pain.
First time getting stitches. Actually, probably my first time getting cut open. Us Chicago kids are pretty tough, so that's a new one for me. But no, it wasn't painful. It was part of the game.
It's lively the tallest players ever throwing you a noob.
Well, yeah, for sure. How tall is JaVale? Yeah, 7'1". And live taller than him, probably. About the same. So yeah, give or take.
I mean, what do you just think about Lively's skill for a young guy that
He's very
big?
skilled, and he's only going to continue to get better. He's always asking me about some of the moves and how I read the floor on offense and defense. And I'm just happy that I can kind of just take him under my wing and kind of teach him some stuff that I actually learned under Tyson. Believe it or not. So he's going to be a great player in this league, and he wants to get better. He wants to be great. So that's 90% of it.
The Kings lost tonight. You guys a little bit of game up on the end of the series, trying to get the first round.
Yeah.
What is it?
We're ninth. We control our own destiny. I think we got to wait a couple games. I don't even think we can catch eighth, but we got to continue to take it one game at a time. Start with a 2-game road trip, and we'll try to get both of those games.
With guys just now coming back and on minutes restrictions, can you truly evaluate, how good you guys might be by
In
playoff
certain
time?
stretches, obviously we care about health more than anything, and we can kind of gauge a little bit, but until we're able to get everyone off of minute restrictions, I'm not sure when it's going to be, but in the time that we are allotted to be on the floor, we got to give it all we got. So we've seen it a little bit in stretches, like my first game here and things like that, but we won't actually know because we're missing Kai. So we'll never know how good we really can be. But with the guys we have enough to definitely make some noise this postseason.
What are you anticipating in terms of when your minutes restrictions off?
I'm not sure. I mean, I got bumped up to 32 tonight. I'm not sure how much I played because I missed the whole second quarter, except for like the last 2 minutes. But I think it was an increase every game. By the time we get to the play-in, I should be completely off.
When you go through stretches like you mentioned with Derek tonight and the Houston first half, do you play the what-if game at all? If this team had been healthy the way it was designed?
You can't play what if. You get nothing out of it, So we play presence basketball, which whatever's in front of us, we got whoever we got on the floor, whoever we got active to play. That's what we can count on, and that's what we can kind of roll with. So the what if game is just we can go all the way to the finals and lose, and like then we hit Kyrie. We can win. Like we can't allow ourselves to play basketball like that. So we focus on what we have in the locker room and just try to stay together and make noise.
Just playing so much with a 5, how much are you enjoying that with one of those guys next to you, whoever it is?
Yeah, it makes my job easier as far as defensively. I'm able to roam and just kind of be like the free safety, just kind of help everyone all over the floor. Offensively, man, we had just Gaff and Live. In fact, I had a lot of pass to either one of those guys. So a lot easier for me, obviously, less stress. As far as guarding every pick and roll, being in every pick and roll. So it's good to have one of those guys on the floor with me all the time.
What was your
trade a
challenge
couple more
trying to
guys.
guard? What was your challenge trying to guard Trae Young at the end?
For me, it's no challenge. I mean, I know he can. He's a big shot maker and shot taker and shot maker. He does a great job creating space. My job there is just not to foul, make him take a tough shot, which I did.
Why did you at 6'10" take it upon yourself to be the guy to jump out on?
That was our coverage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Najee and Caleb and Max switched, and then Trey came off, and we were switching everything before the ball came inbound. So he came off Congo, and it was my turn to just switch into him.
With you talking about playing the four and having those two guys next to you and you being excited about that defensively, once the dust settled of the trade, is that something you're excited about? That hey, I got two rim protectors to play alongside here in Dallas.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we've seen a little bit of it in the Houston game here at home. So we know how dominant we can be. We know how dominant we can be when we are healthy and available. It's just about us going out there and enforcing our dominance.
Thank you.
Thanks.